Here we go. So you must have held on to Japanese yen and NQ for a while. It wasn't a quick in and out trade, right, Vishal? So this candle closes up at 53.49. I'm canceling this short order and looking for a pullback to get back long. So I'm only scalping short as a fade from 53.46. Everything is in harmony, so the market is kind of decisively long. It just, we have a formation here. If this candle closes down, a captain setup, and those are good for at least a scalp, and in some situations it's a lot more than that. So that's what I'm basing this trade off of. If we close at 49, then no trade. NQ still moving higher. Okay, so it's not. So it's an intraday. It's an intraday trade, not a swing trade over multiple days. How about the NQ? This gives me an idea how you trade. So we in YM we hit 2000 and came back off of it, or excuse me, 20,000 came back. So we made, so for sure all intraday. Okay, so you must be using a lot of size then. How many contracts do you usually trade? So if that candle closes up at 49, would I take a long at 50 at the breakout? It's just too risky. The market has already went up 76 ticks. I rather see a pullback and then get in on the long side. And the only reason I'm trying to short here is because you know, upon the conclusion of this trade, yeah, here we go. So we got 48 is all I'm gonna risk. I'm looking for a push into the 20, into the 30. So I'm only risking one candle for the potential of getting one candle back or more, and looking for that first contract. Let's see if we can get that. So a break below 32, and come on baby, just give me something here at 28. I'll take it. That'll be 6 and 2, 8 ticks. I'll take 8 ticks on this move. Come on, push lower, push lower. Order flow 30 needs to break 30. I think we'll get it. We just here you go, 30 again, testing, hitting 30, 31. We need to see 30 break. There's size stepping in at 30, 83.71. Come on, here we go. We're gonna get filled. 28.28, hit 28. Hit no fill, boom. So 8 ticks on the first contract, and I can go. I don't want to go break even too quickly, but let's just go halfway, 41. So my ATM is starting to step in. This is an important level at 53.25. Then 53.20 is my next level, Then after that 5303, but there's going to be a lot of back and fill in between that space. So if I'm conservative, I'm going to look to get out here and make my money and just move on.
Order pending.
If I want to look for a bigger move, I'm going to have to risk a break even or a small loss on the second card. I don't want to go. Yeah, so 5320 is just too lucrative, or too enticing for me not to take it. I'll take it. Sometimes what they do, they just bust through that 20 or the middle of the range, then reverse. So I could pick them off at 15 and see if we can get that one. Now I'll go break even with one tick, basically break even plus, and if it comes back and hit me, well, I made 8-9 ticks out of this move. And if it busts through that 5320, then I'll pick up the 15, and that would be 20 ticks, and I'll be happy with that as well. So it depends on what the market wants to do right now. Either way, I'm gonna be happy with it. Just what the market wants to do. So what got me in? Got me in is the captain setup after a major move. Okay, so 15 to 20, 5 to 15 contracts. Good job, Vishal. If you're a big player like that, then we're gonna have a good time here. All right, so that's the 20. They're gonna jack with it here. I know it. They're gonna jack with it. So now we're pocketing 4 ticks on the stop here, and high probability we're going to start seeing a reversal here. So it went to 21. Yeah, look at that. They're going to mess with it. They're gonna reverse it, yep. So to me, this is a risk-free trade, and I'm looking for lower prices. So I have to really kind of give it the space to make the move, you know. So I don't necessarily want to. I wanted to see if we can break the 20, and I figured it's gonna kind of bounce around here. So here we go. We're gonna go with a 4 tick profit on one, and 8 ticks on the second one, so 12 ticks on the whole trade. Not too bad. If they fill me, I'll be surprised if they don't fill me up here. See how they come up to that middle of the range and bounce, and that's usually a sign of strength. I'll be surprised if it flips and closes at 19, to be honest with you. I'm expecting it to close 31 and fill my 32 out. While we're messing around with this one, what's happening? NQ chugging along. YM chugging along. DAX is lagging. Gold consolidating. So who's happy right now? What's happy is YM and NQ. Everything else is I'm surprised we didn't get filled yet on Really? They want to take it down? Let's see here. If we break at 53.19, then we're really in a good shape. How we doing, Seth? Talk to me. I want to check on you. Make sure you're okay. So 53.19 is the key. Close that and we are in business. So if we break that 20, we are looking, here we go, that's nice. So can we get to that 15? We're saying 15. They don't make it easy, do they? The only way we could hit a big trade if we manage for targets for a big move. So if I'm managing for a big move, what am I looking for as far as targets? I want to clear 20. I mean, I have to clear 20. Price is very susceptible for a bounce, but I do really like the fact that we put this kind of candle here. I'm looking for 53.16 close. That will get us to 53.05. It covers that space between target 2 and 1. Then if that breaks, look where we're heading to, 52.95, and that's the glowbacks. I'm expecting a little bit of a bounce at 53.07, in and around that. So anywhere between 15 and 5, I'm looking for an out on that trade. 19. I would love for them to make it easy on me and just rip through those prices and give me out. 16. So we said 15 and 5. And let's see if we can get there. They're flipping size around here. They're flipping the size. They keep flipping size. $17. You always gotta ask yourself when is patient warranted and when is patient is too much. 16. So let's see. Here we go. So let's see if we can get to 06. This is a territory where I'm gonna look for an out. I'll see 9. And I want to go 24. So that's 12 ticks. Anywhere here I need to get out. It looks like they're gonna jack with it. So 18, 19, 24. I really want to get greedy with this thing if they give me the opportunity. Now let's look. Oh, come on. Let's look at this. We're getting swift and full harmony. So that is telling me that the volume and price are in sync. We're trading 14. Any push into 10. We may call it a day here, right? Come on, baby. 7. Is that possible? And let's go one candle reversal will be 23. Let's go 53. I mean, it could be a major move here, but I don't want to get too greedy. Sometimes greedy is good, not all the time. All right. So when things start speeding up here, that's when I want to get out. I want to see like next couple of candles, boom, 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 lower, 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 and I want to get out of that in that. And moving on to 19, and I'm looking for this candle to close. Yeah, the pressure is on. Pressure is on here. We just need to hit that 10 hard, close, then I'll start looking for that exit in the momentum. We're hitting 11s. A break below 53 can get us to 95, 85. So that's my targets there. Then we need to get out of here. Yep. Get out. 14. Yeah, this thing is they're gonna jack with it here. Give me 14 and I'm out.
Order cancel.
Out at 14. Not bad. Not bad. So whatever that is, 14 so 22 ticks on one, 8 on the other. This is a 30 tick trade. All based on what? It's a counter trend trade based on the captain setup. Of course they're gonna run it. So where's my targets if we break 53? Just because I'm out of the trade, that doesn't mean I no longer gonna follow it. I'm gonna keep looking and see if my read is, was on point. So 53.06, you go to 53, then 95 is imminent, and 85 is a good area. Here we go. I feel good about the entry. I feel good about the exits. I think it's well managed. Please subscribe to get access to more educational videos. You can also follow our trades in social media below. And remember, always trade in harmony.